Hey, this is a reality test of International English Language Testing System powered by IDP to assess the level of the candidate. My name is Jasneet here and I'm going to conduct the speaking of candidate number 1295 and the candidate name is Jaskaran Singh. Okay?
Okay.
Shall we start?
Yes.
Okay, so Jaskaran, what is your full name?
My full name is Jaskaran Singh.
Okay, so how may I call you?
You can call me Jaskaran.
Okay, Jaskaran, where are you from?
Ma'am, I'm from a small village named Malpur. It's near the city's Nawashahar and it provides basic facility to live a happy life.
Okay, so do you like your living area?
Yes ma'am, I like my living area a lot because it provides me basic facility plus the medical facility of my area is very good and I have a best playground in my area.
Okay, so what kind of people are living around you?
Ma'am, people are very simple. They mainly do the occupation of agriculture and also they are of nice nature and never to gossip in societies and make negative things in society. They are very good, nice in nature.
Okay, so Jaskaran, what kind of changes would you like to see in your area in the coming future?
Well, basically, I like my area to be developed in next year as a lot of project is going on by our panchayat and plus the people of that area is appreciating that changes very much.
Okay, so let's talk about your qualification. What have you done recently?
Ma'am, recently I have given my senior secondary education exams and I have done my metrics from St. Joseph Convent School.
Okay, so in which stream you have completed your studies?
Ma'am, I have completed my study in commerce and it is a nice subject because I like commerce from my childhood as my father is engaged in financial business.
Okay, so why did you choose commerce?
As my father is engaged in financial business, so he always motivates me to do commerce and I also like commerce very much, so I choose commerce.
Okay, so did you participate in extracurricular activities during your studies?
Yes ma'am, I'm basically an athlete, so I used to play a sport named Kabaddi and plus I always do gym in the morning and evening.
What are the benefits of such activities to a student?
Ma'am, it make our body healthy plus it can motivate us in our difficult times as when we do exercise it releases a relaxing hormone in our brain that helps us to motivate ourselves from inside.
Okay, so Jaskaran, let's talk about flowers. Do you like flowers?
Yes ma'am, basically flowers are the most beautiful thing that nature has provided us and the different color of flower has different meanings like green represent nature, red is the color of flame and also yellow reflects the feeling of bright. I have read it in a poem that colors are the basic form of expressing things to others.
Dear, I didn't ask you about the colors, it is about the flowers.
Color of flowers.
Okay. Okay, so what is your favorite flower?
Okay ma'am, daffodils are my favorite flowers as they are grown on the riversides and it seems very beautiful. While seeing them we can imagine our past and it just relaxes our mind so much.
Okay, so do you like to grow flowers or pluck flowers?
Ma'am, flowers are not meant to be plucked, so I basically like to grow plants, grow flowers as in my hometown also I have many flowers nearby me.
Okay, so have you ever gifted flower to anybody on any occasion?
Yes ma'am, when my sister had passed the senior secondary education I have gifted him a bouquet of flowers. It contained different flowers such as lily and roses which are her favorite.
Okay, so let's talk about trust. Who do you trust the most?
Trust is the basic foundation of everything as in business and relationship. Trust is the most important thing, so I trust my parents the most as they trust me and I trust them.
What kind of people do you trust generally? What qualities do you seek in a person before trusting?
Many people who are kind in nature and very honest towards their work are my favorite person as they do not give me negative vibes, so I choose them.
Have you ever lost trust in somebody?
Yes ma'am, many times in our life we come to know that how our friend and our relatives are gossiping of us to others and by hearing that things from others it really hurt us and so it just damaged the relationship between us.
Do you trust artificial intelligence?
Yes ma'am, artificial intelligence is the most It's the most trustable
One
things.
minute. I know because we are distracting. We are distracting. Okay. So do you trust artificial intelligence?
Yes, ma'am, I trust artificial intelligence as there is no error in computers, and also the data is purely correct. As when the data is correct, it is only stored by the computer.
Okay. So this is the end of your part 1, Jaskaran. Now for the part 2, I'm going to give you a cue card to you, which is a questioning card. Okay, so you will have 3 minutes in total, in which 1 minute is given to you for the preparation, and then after you need to speak on this topic for next 2 minutes. Okay, alright?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so your time for preparation starts now. Shall we start?
1 minute, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Don't worry. Don't really take 15 seconds. Actually, I was just. You can take 15 seconds more if you want. Okay, so shall we start now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Jaskaran?
Well, there are a lot of activity a human want to do in his life that he loves. Basically, some activities he loves from his childhood, or he dream about that in future that he will do it. And I also want to do such an activity with the water. I want to grow many flowers and water them regularly, as flowers are the most beautiful thing that I think that the nature had provided us, and I want to grow a garden, flowers in a garden, and make it a very beautiful place.
Water related leisure activity means any activity which is linked with water, like swimming or skiing.
Watering flowers.
No, this is not a leisure activity of watering flowers. The gardening is a different thing. This is not linked with water. Okay, so I'm giving you another chance. You could start.
And where basically there are many activities a person want to do in his life, as if somebody dream about that doing in his future, and somebody think that it is essential for us to do that activity, and some find fun and enjoy in them. So I also like to do a water related activities, that is swimming. I want to go to an amusement park where there are a lot of water slides, and I want to swim there because it really helped me to relax my mind and my body. And swimming is a very good activity for our health also, as many athletes do swimming for increasing their stamina plus increasing their speed in their sports activity. And in that area, in that swimming pool, I want to be with my friends, that I will have fun as well as my exercise with swimming. And also with friends I can be more confident, as in amusement park there are lots of people, and I am a shy person, so I really get nervous when I see that much crowd. So with my friend I will have fun as well as I will don't feel nervous, and it is my a dream to become a swimmer in my future. So I basically want to do this activity at a daily basis. So I was planning with my family that we must have a swimming pool in our home, and for it I have done search on internet to build that swimming pool, and in next year we will have that swimming pool, and I will do swimming in this, and in that swimming pool I can also do the swimming at any time, because when I go to amusement park I have to pay and it is very expensive. So swimming is the most appropriate activity I think that we can do with water, as swimming is gifted to us by the God, as and no animal in this world is present that who can't swim. So swimming is the most essential activity. It is a very important activity for children also, as in foreign countries many children are no swimming from their childhood, as it is provided, the lessons are provided to them by the government, as they find it important that if a child will drawn in water, it is bad for their nation, as country, as children are the future of their nation. So
okay, so I'm going to stop you here. Your time is up. So please pass back me the cue card. Okay, so now I'm going to ask you a few questions which are the part of your part 3. Let's talk about leisure and free time. How important is leisure time for the individuals?
ma'am, in leisure or free time we have a chance to search deep inside us, and also take important decision of our life, as when we are in the crowd or in somewhere where there is a lot of people, we can't concentrate on ourselves. We always think about the worldly activities, but when we are in free time we get a chance to see in ourselves and decide what we can do in our future.
Do people learn something about themselves when they go for such leisure activities?
Yes, ma'am. When we do an activity, we find the mistakes, as well as we find that in what we are best, and depending on the situation, we can have lot of fun as well as lot of learning. As if there is any incident of bad happening in that activities, we can help other and we can learn from them. And even when we are at some activities like camping with our old persons, they always taught us about the nature and different type of their life experiences.
While doing leisure activities, is it a good idea to take risks like the challenging activities like bungee jumping, river rafting? Is it a good idea to take risks?
No, ma'am. Well, I think so that our life is the most precious thing that we have got by the God, and we should not waste it. As if there is any mishappening in the bungee jumping, then we will be responsible for that, as we have decided to go there. So it is not a good activity. Other than that, we can do swimming, running, walking, jogging, so that we can have benefit on our health as well as our future.
What benefits do people have when they travel to new destination for leisure?
Well, a new destination provides us a good environment and a positive environment, because when we are living in the same area, we usually get bored, and many negative vibes come to us, as when we are at same place, we saw same places and same people, met with same people, that always somebody bully us, somebody always demotivate us. But when we go to new places, we have a positive environment of new people, we are learning new things from new people.
Do you think an individual feels demotivated when he doesn't get enough free time?
Yes, when everybody needs rest in his life, and so when we are not free, we usually get frustrated, as when we do a lot of studies, etc., and always be in the force of our teachers and parents. This always frustrated us, and so everyone wants to be free in his life so that he can give time to himself. So we should manage our time and also have a free time in our day.
Okay, Jaskaran, this is all about your speaking session with me.